Is Bob Menery returning to the Full Send podcast? Here's a clip from the Full Send podcast released about a week ago.
Is Bob Menery coming back to the pod?
Never
I told
welcome.
Bob he's welcome to come on.
Talk a shit.
We want to do an episode, Bob. You could be on it too if you want. Dana. With Dana too. Dana wants to do
That's
it.
a huge one.
But
That would be
But Bob's currently still suing me.
Really?
Yeah, he's suing. He's been suing us. He's trying to sue us. So I told him, you're not coming on the pod while you're suing me.
Bob returning would be pretty wild considering he is currently suing Kyle, according to that clip we just saw. Bob also went on a very public campaign calling out Kyle for not apparently paying him properly for work done on the Full Send podcast.
So here is the deal. Pay me the rest of my fucking money that is owed. And at the end of the day, guess what? You can still keep your promise that I own 30% of the show long term. You can still keep that promise, but that promise out the window. I'm not afraid of the repercussions. You guys f me. And you know what? You guys can run around and I'll call out Kyle. I am so disappointed because I think it was the higher ups. I think it was the Shahidis that made you go and be who you are right now. Because that's not who I met.
Kyle and Dana White discussed Bob's behavior on a recent episode of the Full Send podcast.
Told me what was going on. I literally got up from the restaurant, walked outside, and I called Menery. I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "You don't understand." I said, "Stop. Get on a fucking plane right now and fly to Kyle and do what you're fucking supposed to do. I'm telling you right now, you're going to regret this for the rest of your life. You don't fucking da-da-da."
So, given all this, the fact Bob is suing Kyle, and the fact he publicly called Kyle out for not paying him correctly, according to Bob at least, it seems pretty strange that Bob Menery would return to the Full Send podcast. But I actually think that he will, and for one reason alone. Nelk and Full Send have some serious writer's block with regards to content right now. Their main Nelk channel has made just 7 videos in the last year, and the Full Send podcast has released 38 episodes in the last calendar year. I mean, that may sound okay, but this is a multi-million-dollar operation they're running. They have employees, they're trying to sell product, and I bet if they're being honest, they would like to be releasing a lot more content than this on their main channels. Perhaps they have a strategy of quality over quantity, but still, I think an argument can be made that for a while, Nelk Full Send has been coasting on the reputation that was built up from years of entertaining prank videos on the main Nelk channel. Many popular podcasts are releasing well over 100 episodes a year. I doubt Full Send / Nelk is satisfied with the 45 videos split between Nelk and the Full Send podcast. So for this reason, I actually think Bob Menery will be back and fairly quickly. It will provide, at least in the short term, some entertainment. They've already been exploring this idea anyway by having 905 Shooter back in front of the camera, who they previously have had issues with. Same thing with MTV Jesse. Although there really was never a lot of beef there, they just basically split ways, or parted ways. But with that said, do you think Bob Menery should come back to the Full Send podcast? To be honest, as a casual fan of the show, he was annoying with his interruptions of guests, and frequently he would show up to the podcast on no sleep and never really seemed to be prepared.
I didn't sleep a minute last night, bro. I'm fucked.
Really?
Yeah, not 1 minute, bro. I'm so fucked up.
Sending to you?
No, I was with the Medicard holders. I just took like random 3 people out and just got them fucking zinged. Till late in the morning, bro. I'm so tired.
However, it was kind of entertaining to watch Bob get chirped for asking some random, out-of-the-blue question. That was pretty funny, actually. So I don't know. Maybe bringing Bob back would be a good move for the show. And as I said, I think it will happen soon due to Nelk / Full Send's current output of content. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a good day.